are you holding up?
How do you think?
You did everything you could.
I could have collared her for filing a false written report.
I have never seen you lock up a victim.
Then she'd still be alive.
For how long? Sooner or later, she would have gone back to him. Mia made her choice, Liv.
You say it's right?
No. But it's not yours either. Come on, let's get out of here.
Was it worth it, Olivia?
Liv, don't.
You couldn't leave her alone. You just pushed and pushed. And for what? That.
Detective. I'll let him get away with it.
So how's it look? My evidence solid?
Like a rock. And wonder did a suspect kill on Latimer? You have a scratch on him.
You can't claim self-defense.
But Latimer's going away for life. And you might even cause another murder.
Was killed before?
Not unless you started young and had a sex change. We found fingerprints on the kitchen floor that matched an old homicide. In 1974, a guy named Vincent Cresswell was shot 6 times in his sleep in his apartment in Greenwich Village. His wife, Caroline, was arrested at the scene. She escaped just before trial and has been fugitives since released.
Let me dig out what's in.
I met you 3 weeks after I escaped from jail.
Escaped?
I had nowhere to go. I slept in churches, on the subway. I stole food, even a wallet. One night it was pouring, and I went into a diner and spent my last dollar on dinner soup to get out the rain.
I remember her sitting there, wet, cold, shivering. She told me she just arrived on vacation. Some con man had hustled her at the airport. Lost her suitcase, her money, and
Jonah took me home. He saved my life. I had no money, no friends. I was thinking about suicide, and then there he was, kind and generous, like the answer to a prayer.
You never told me about your past.
she was like a character out of Dickens. She had no family, grew up in an orphanage.
My parents disowned me when I was arrested. I couldn't go home. Jonah is all I have.
Did you ever want children?
We tried for years and we couldn't get pregnant. She saw a doctor who told her she was infertile.
I was on the pill. Oh, I wanted a baby. But if I was caught, I'd be sent back to jail and lose my child. Every choice I made was out of fear. Would somebody recognize me? Would today be the day?
She couldn't travel because she'd need ID. She couldn't work without a social security number.
God, is our marriage even legal? I don't even know her real name.
My name is Lenny Malcolm. Caroline Criswell died a long time ago.
Tell me what happened.
We met when I was 17 at an anti-war protest. Vincent was standing on the stage, reciting his poetry. It wasn't very good, but oh, he was so passionate. Why he blamed me? He said I was stifling his muse.
Roughly the bags again. Remove the bags again.
It was the wound. He could barely walk. No sleep was just bruises. One time he choked me until I passed talk about suicide. And then one day, he said he was going to shoot me and then kill himself, and I know he meant it. He was in this downward spiral. He was going to take me with him.
Why didn't you leave?
Well, I was planning to. I'd been stationary change from the grocery. I figured he had been shoot. I had almost $50. When he found it, he said I must be selling myself to have so much money. And if I wanted to be a whore, he was going to
Rumpy.
treat me.
Me too.
And I shot him. How long I stood there looking at his body. I heard the siren. I knew the neighbors had called the police. I still had the gun in my hand when they broke down the door.
Did you tell them that he raped you?
Until now, I've never told anyone.
Rape wasn't a crime until 1984. Today would be real self-defense. You wouldn't even charge her.
She'll have to face the original indictment, but if we can corroborate her story, she's probably looking at probation.
Over my dead body.
Judge Donnelly.
Not anymore. I've taken a leave of absence to return to the DA's office.
Why?
Unfinished business. Hello, Caroline. Remember me?
You were the prosecutor of my case.
I still am. Arrest her. The charge is escape in the first degree.
Your Honor.
If you won't do it, I'll bring in another detective who isn't personally involved. You're first. Stand up.
Lenny Malcolm.
Her name is Caroline Cresswell.
Caroline Cresswell, you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney if you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
Docket ending 1116, people of the state of New York versus Caroline Cresswell, a.k.a. Lenny Malcolm. 1 count murder in the second degree, 1 count escape.
How does the defendant plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
I assume the people request remand, unless you want to give her another 34 years on the lam.
Your Honor, we request home confinement with electronic monitoring. My client is her husband's sole care.
No.
Aw,
Does
Cookie.
it matter?
She asked for a meeting to discuss a plea bargain. I let her use the bathroom. She crawled out the window.
So you took the fall?
20 years. Whenever a rookie ADA pulled a stupid move, it was known as the I have no idea what it was like in law enforcement back in those days. I fought to get assigned to the Homicide Bureau. But the DA didn't think it was a suitable job.
So what made him change his mind?
He knew a male prosecutor beating up on poor little Caroline Cresswell would get something against the jury, so he gave me the case. After he calls his bluff.
So you want revenge?
Not please. I got over being bitter a long time ago. Speaking for the victim, Vincent Cresswell.
That man beat the crap out of her every single day. She had nowhere to turn. They didn't have a single battered woman's shelter in the city, not to mention that raping your wife wasn't a crime.
You don't need to remind me. Linda's still here, dear. She's no good for it. Dear Miss Donnelly, please help me. I want to plead guilty, but I have a terrible thought.